Welcome everyone to this week's edition of Where's Your Stop? This is Hawking Alpha and I'm Josh Hawes, and today we are going to be talking about something that we had addressed in our newsletter last week, and that is gold. We've had a lot of people ask us, hey, what's up with gold? What's going on? What's happening with it? And so just wanted to take a look this week at gold. And so first things first, what we see is that we had actually gotten short gold all the way back right in here. And we finally got stopped out of that position right in here. So we participated on this downward move in gold for basically 2013. We got whipsawed once in here in 2012. Obviously, we rode up that big trend for the years before that. But we got whipsawed once, and then finally that short trade made up for that. And so we moved all the way down, and then at the same time that we had gotten stopped out, we had also coincidentally, due to the price action, volatility, and volume, had gotten an entry signal long. Now, our stop was all the way down here below that 120. And you can see that essentially we've stayed outside of that noise as price essentially swooshed itself all the way down, and now it's come back about halfway, and it's just kind of chilling there. So why do we talk about gold today? Well, whenever we look at gold, we can see essentially that gold continues to make lower lows. And so the big thing to recognize there is that from a very practical standpoint of trend capturing, if you're making lower lows and you haven't, or if you're making lower highs and you haven't made a higher high yet, then essentially our trend definition has not completely changed just yet. Really, this is going to be the major point right in here. This is the break back in July down in this area, which means that really most people want to be checking on is essentially that 137 area, 1370 in gold. If we break above and we make a new high in here, obviously that's going to be good. Really, everybody's going to be looking to get out of this sideways range right in here. Of course, we have no idea what's going to happen, but we do know that as long as we can manage our exits and continue to move them up in response to volatility and price, that we can capture those trends that occur. Obviously, in the longer term, for gold to go all the way up to 180, there's a lot of room to be able to do that, or it could break down below here and continue to go down. Based upon the geopolitical tension and really the kind of marketplace intermarket analysis going on, gold's going to be a little bit of a safe haven from cash right now, as people have kind of poured a little bit too much into cash. So not surprised to see that gold is essentially coiling here, where we do have a higher low, but we don't yet have a higher high. So we got these lower highs but higher lows, and gold is essentially coming to an inflection point. So the reason we bring this up is because we had gotten whipsawed once in here, but then all of a sudden we had captured this down move. A lot of people thought we were nuts for shorting gold all the way up there because all the gold bugs are saying, nope, you're crazy. Well, price was saying otherwise, and now once again gold is kind of hated, and yet we got our buy signal to go long, and we don't care if gold's hated. Obviously there's demand in some sort in the market for gold right now, so we're going to ride that out as long as possible. Alright guys, to helping you beat random and staying outside the noise, we look forward to talking with you next week, and as always, hit us out with any questions or comments that you have and different stuff that you want us to look at.